Okay, hello again, everyone. That's right, it's time for Chapter 6 of Junie B. Jones' One Man Band. Before I get started, though, the reading check-in challenge this week is to describe a character from a book you're reading. So what better character for me to describe than Junie B. Jones? Remember, when we describe, we use adjectives, and an adjective, do it with me at home, an adjective describes a noun like fuzzy and small or spotted and tall. That's right. I can describe the way Junie looks by using words like color words. Her hair is brown, her glasses are purple, or even size and shape words might work with some of the characters that you are reading about. I can describe the way that she feels like she's often excited. She was super excited about the kickball tournament, and she was super excited now about juggling at the halftime show. I can describe the way that she behaves. Sometimes she behaves pretty silly. That's why we like her after all, and reading her books is because it makes us laugh. And sometimes she can be kind of rude, like when she uses words like shut up or stupid, and sometimes when she's interacting with her friend May, who's not much of a friend. I noticed that Junie can sometimes be rude. So those are my 5 adjectives that describe Junie B, and I can't wait to hear about the adjectives that you come up with to describe your character. Now it's time for Chapter 6, practicing. And it starts with Junie writing in her journal. I hope you guys will write in your journals this week. Wednesday. Dear first grade journal, last night Daddy helped me practice my juggling. I kept on throwing those lemons into the air and they kept on crashing into my floor. Finally, I got frustration in me and I threw them as high as I could. The first one cracked my ceiling light. The next one fell in my bed and knocked out my Raggedy Andy named Larry. Lemons are not as easy as they look. Friday is only 2 more days away. I am getting stress in me. From Junie B., first grader. As soon as I finished writing, Mr. Scary walked to the front of the room and he asked us to put away our journals. Boys and girls, there are a few more things I need to tell you about the kickball tournament on Friday, he said. For one thing, today and tomorrow we'll be taking extra long recess periods to get ready. He looked around the class. Those of you playing on the team will be practicing on the softball fields, and those of you who are cheerleaders will be practicing on the sidelines, he told us. Camille and Chenille jumped up right from their seats. Mr. Scary, we have good news, said Camille. Yes, we do, said Chenille. Our mother was a cheerleader in college, and last night she taught us some cheers. Right, said Camille, and so today Chenille and I can teach them to the other girls. Mr. Scary smiled, very pleased. That's excellent news, girls, he said. I'll put you two in charge of teaching the cheers. Then I will have more time to work with the kickball team and the halftime show. He looked back in my direction. Oh, and speaking of the halftime show, have you made a decision about what you want to do yet, Junie B? I started to nod, real happy. Then all of a sudden I stopped. On account of what if I told room 1 that I was going to juggle in the halftime show, only I still couldn't learn that talent by Friday. Then some of the children might shout, boo, at me, plus others might laugh and laugh. I tapped on my desk, very thinking. But on the other hand, maybe I should tell my whole class the truth, 'cause Mother says the truth is always best. Only that is not the truth, of course. But maybe this one time the truth might be the easiest. Junie B, said my teacher again. I stood up at my desk and I looked at room 1 in their eyes. Okay, here is the whole entire truth, I said. I am trying to learn how to juggle for Sheldon's halftime show. Only please do not get your hopes up, people, because I might not learn it in time, and so if I don't juggle at halftime, there is no laughing or booing allowed, and I mean it. I quick sat back down. Lenny and Herb turned around in their seats. Whoa, you're going to learn to juggle? Lenny said. That's cool. Yeah, it is cool, said Herbert. I wish I could juggle. May rolled her eyes. You can roll your eyes like me if you'd like. I don't, she said. What's so fun about throwing stuff in the air? And anyway, juggling is only for the circus. Who ever heard of juggling in a halftime show? I wrinkled my eyebrows, very serious. That's a good question, May. Let me think, I said. Then I leaned real close to her face. Me, that's who, I said. See what I mean about rude? May was being rude too, though. Lenny and Herb laughed very hard. Then Sheldon looked back at me, and he gave me a happy thumbs up. I smiled, because what do you know? This time, the truth worked beautifully. Short chapter, but I hope you enjoyed it, and I can't wait to hear about your characters and to read your journal prompts for Chapter 6. See you next time.